While digesting Reader's Digest in the back of the dirty bookstore, a plastic flag with gum on the back fell out on the floor. Well, I picked it up and I ran outside, slapped it on my window shield. And if I could see old Betsy Ross, I'd tell her how good I feel. But your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore. They're already overcrowded from your dirty little war. Now Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reasons for. And your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore.
All right, day 17 in the books. We're actually really deep into day 18 right now. But just to be consistent, I want to make sure I get a video out here today. I've been very busy. I mean, not making money or anything, but just I'm having a good time. So anyway, yesterday I felt like shit. The night before I had stayed up kind of late, and I woke up, didn't get a lot of sleep, and I had a headache all day. Now I don't know if it was from the fast or from just not getting enough sleep, but I mean, I still got like 6.5 hours. It wasn't like, normally if I got a headache like that, I haven't slept for, or maybe I only slept like maybe 4 hours or something, you know. I can usually operate okay, pretty good on 6.5 hours, and I just felt really shitty overall. I was breaking out into sweats, and but I didn't have a fever or anything. There was just like a lot of sweating going on. And I don't know, like when you read other people's experiences on the fast and also the literature on the fasting, they claim that these periodic feelings are like all the toxic shit getting stirred up in your body, stuff that's been stored, and you know your body's now kind of releasing that shit back into your system so that it can eliminate it. Because apparently a lot of people take so much toxic shit that your body just cannot handle it all in a day, and it'll start, what it can't get to, it'll start storing it in places, you know, in your body. For instance, like gout. You know, it can't remove, your body is getting protein, and it doesn't really have the ability to remove it. It has the ability to remove it, but for whatever reason, it's not, you know, getting all that out like it used to. It'll just start putting it in your toe. You know what I mean? And then your body also reacts that there's a foreign substance in your toe, and it starts trying to get rid of it. It swells up, causes the pain. I mean, your body's kind of fucked up. It's kind of stupid like that, right? But where else is it going to put it, I guess? It's just like, hey, it's either the toe or this chunk of protein crystals are going to go flying through the brain like a rock through a wet paper towel. But I don't even know if that happens, you know. So don't take me as some kind of expert, because I am not. I'm just a man who is doing a fast. I'm not putting a lot of effort into the fast, you know what I mean? I mean, I feel like this could be an actual, like, pretty good show. Like a diet podcast, you know, where I bring on guests and do all that. But I'm working on this other project at the same time, and it's just like my priority right now. I totally love it. I'm thinking about just giving up live streaming as a goal, and just going straight into this, you know, nonstop. Because like I'm nearing completely finishing everything I've done so far, and I'm kind of I kind of don't want it to stop. You know, I need more, and I do need more. I've got some more tapings coming up. I still got to work in some more to meet my goal. But even if not, I have some really good material that is going to come down the pike pretty soon. I think it's good, and I think it's most definitely the best stuff I've ever been involved with. And I also think that might have to do with the fact that it's something that I have the least involvement in, other than all the production stuff, you know. And I do like doing production work and stuff like that, because in the editing process, you can be very creative, you know. If you're working for some TV show and they have a format down or whatever, that's a different story. That's boring, you know. But what I'm doing, it's like, you know, it's fun. And it's kind of simple. I can crank this shit out, you know, theoretically, and just have a lot of really good content. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of subscribers right now. If anyone out there does enjoy these updates and knows someone on a diet or something, you know, please pass the link on to them. This is supposed to be I want it to be a positive type of cast, because, you know, in today's world, we have to deal with so much negativity anyway. In the past, it wasn't like that. Like, I don't know, 10 years ago even, it wasn't that negative. It was like shit was so good that you had to go around ripping on everybody. You know what I mean? Just to feel alive or something, you know. But now it's like opposite. Shit's really fucking bad for people. And, you know, you see the open... Your Morning Turns to Darkness. This was a podcast I was working on for a morning show where it was supposed to be like a parody of morning shows, because they're always so happy and smiling and in your face and giving puff piece news stories and shit. I was going to make the most depressing, dark morning show ever. And even this background's for it. I would be burning in hell, and I actually did a few tapings of it, and I thought it was fucking funny. You know, I got a dark sense of humor, but I have a feeling, like a lot of people, they wouldn't even get that far, you know, to realize it's a joke. They would just like turn it off. No one wants to wake up in the morning and hear all about the murders and the deaths and the war and how they're getting fucked over by the man. And you know, you want to get up, you want to get your coffee, you want to see some prick sitting there with a wind tunnel tested hairdo and a big fake, you know, veneer capped smile, because that's what everyone likes. Fake shit. They don't like reality, and I understand reality sucks. But so does fake shit, man. You know what I mean? Really good stuff that is real is the best stuff. And unfortunately, to be able to experience that, you have to take all the bad that comes with life. You know, you can't just hide away and... I mean, you can. I mean, you could literally just cut every negative thing out of your life, but at the end of the day, you're probably going to be sitting there by yourself or surrounded by like-minded people who just want to live in a bubble, and y'all are probably going to end up getting hurt really fucking bad. You know what I mean? You have to be prepared and kind of know what's coming down the pike. You just can't sit there and go, I believe it can happen, you know? Well, believing in it actually happening, you know, two different things. I would say at this point in humanity, almost everything's been fucking tried. And we kind of got here through, you know, trial and error. And a lot of the stuff that's happening nowadays is not progressive as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I'm about real progress and progression, but to bring back stuff that is failed and, had never worked to begin with. And there are really interesting concepts out there that could possibly work, but people are so locked into these, like, I don't know. I think humans are monkey see, monkey do, right? So a really true new concept is hard for people to wrap their minds around, right? They always want to copy something that's happened before, They think they can tweak it somehow and it's going to come out differently. They don't want to go with something that hasn't been tried before because there's no they haven't, somebody else hasn't done it yet, basically. You know what I mean? Nobody's got the fucking balls to do some like real progressive shit, but I just don't like how a lot of things are going, and I know a lot of people don't, and it doesn't really matter what side you're on, right? Everybody's alienated and pissed off at really the same things and then at each other, and I'm done with it, man. You know what I mean? I have my opinions and I don't mind sharing them, but at the end of the day, I'm not making those decisions. You know what I mean? I'm not the guy that anybody listens to. And in fact, my new live podcast I'm working on is called Defluence, because I want to encourage people not to be like me, and I want to definitely encourage people not to be like these fucking plastic ass weirdos that really dominate YouTube, and it's purely through, like, they got money behind them now, Like back in the day, you could actually put something on YouTube, and if it was good, you could guarantee you would get likes, and there was also less competition. Nowadays, there's a lot of very talented people out here trying to make it. I would say your odds of becoming a successful podcaster is like saying you're going to be a rock star or something. You know what I mean? So you really have to have a love for what you're doing. I think a lot of people, like, they watch this kind of shit and they want to do it, and then they realize there is a lot of work behind it. Like, I've just spent the last week editing videos, I mean literally 8 hours a fucking day. And I do get kind of obsessive with it, and I kind of like it, but a lot of people wouldn't like that shit. It's very tedious, it's very boring. But yeah, I'm just pretty excited about everything. Right now, like, the biggest thing, by the way, I felt really bad yesterday. I kind of got off track there. I felt really bad yesterday. I woke up today. I felt pretty good. I actually worked all the way into the wee hours of the morning editing videos last night. And then I didn't go to sleep till like 3 a.m. and I didn't wake up till like 11. So today's installment's like way late, and I thought about not doing it, but my goal is to do 40 videos for 40 days. And it's really less about what I'm talking about. It's just for like a visual representation of each day where people can go back and look and see how I'm changing. So, and I think it's one thing just to say that you're going to go on a diet and if somebody follows you. I mean, I think it's different if you can come in at the end and you can look at the before and you can look at the after. And I think about the after, the really important thing is, how are they acting? Are they acting like they're out of it? Do they act like they're not feeling good? My whole goal is, hopefully I'll look a bit thinner and I'll feel really good. I'll be more talkative. I couldn't even talk when I started this podcast. I could barely even move my lips. You know what I mean? But right now, the thing that's really bothering me is my fucking hair. I don't know what happened. Like, my hair wasn't like, I don't know what happened. But somehow, I got this fucking hairdo, and I don't like it. I used to have very long hair. And a couple of months ago, I just, on a whim, kind of got a shorter business cut. It's kind of grown out a little bit. Maybe I just need to go get a trim up or something, because it didn't look that bad at first. But like right now, like I have something called the Jackson Brown haircut, and nobody wants Jackson Brown hair. Like, have you ever heard that? Has anyone? Yeah, fuck it. See that? You got to be somebody's babe. The only thing I don't have is the mullet thing in the back. You know what I mean? I have like a more of a modern Jackson Brown. You know, but nobody ever in their right mind ever went in to say, hey, give me the fucking Jackson Brown. Maybe back then, just because this song was popular or something, and somehow weird ladies wanted to act like they were fucking Jackson Brown or something, but no. Nobody ever wanted this fucking hair. It's actually a nice haircut for a lady. You know what I mean? Like, those ladies that get the short haircuts sometimes is like not their style. This is actually kind of a feminine, nice, 1970s, kind of hairdo. But I just wanted to make it known, I am not doing this on purpose, okay? This is not what I want. This is not me. I just have no time to deal with it right now. And also, I feel like trying to go do anything with my hair right now, it's kind of like polishing a turd or something like that. Because, I mean, I got so many other things I'm working on right now. And, it's all coming in the future. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get to that point where I can, I'm going to at least think I look hot. Because that's how I am. You know what I mean? Because what I'll do is I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, yeah, you know what I mean? So I don't even think I'm that fat, but, I'm a narcissist in some ways, I mean? I'm not the ultimate narcissist, you know what I mean? But I do have tendencies, because it's like, I think at some point I realized, like, nobody fucking likes me, so I gotta like myself. Everybody else is going around, everybody likes them, and they're all depressed, and they're like, hey, God, man, you gotta learn to like yourself. No, man. I got no friends, and I fucking love myself, and I think I like myself a little too much. But, and the other thing is also, I'm kind of follically challenged. Like, a lot of people, I've been on some podcasts recently, and some people have said, oh, hey, nice balding hairline. And then my podcast co-host told me I had a freak hairline. He said I was a fucking freak. But they said freak balding hairline. You know what I mean? My hair is thinning, and I am getting, definitely. I have maybe like a smallish, little, like, not even a dime, like part in the back that's probably going to spread out. But, oh shit. Oh, fuck. There's always a technical problem. That's why I'm doing this show, for practice. Practice for the live, if I end up doing it. Look at this. Baby Grady. With his fucked up hairline, just fucking born. Balding my fucking ass. Fucked up hairline from day one. By the way, look at those eyes. Definitely nowadays, I think the doctors probably would have had me on some kind of, liquid lobotomy type medication in an effort to give me a normal life. But unfortunately, here I am. I'd probably only have my brainstem left at this point, but, whatever. If you're taking medication out there, these are just jokes, all right? I encourage you to follow your doctor's advice and do what makes you feel good. You know what I mean? Just jokes. Okay, I am craving a little something. I came across this. I haven't watched. I just saw like part of it, and I was just like about to fucking die, you know. I've been craving Japanese food mainly because I've been watching that Ice Poseidon Japanese subathon or whatever, and he's always eating at these Japanese places that would be like very expensive here, but very cheap there. And I almost feel like I could finance a trip to Japan and just eat like 3 times a day Japanese food at all the great Japanese restaurants for the same price as the cost of eating out at a Japanese place for about maybe like twice a month throughout the year, you and a guest, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of thinking about going out there. I mean, I wouldn't try to stream out there because it looks like a real pain in the ass. You have to have like a live view and all that fucking shit. Even that Suspendas guy has to have one, and he lives there. So I don't really understand what's going on there, but I wouldn't mind just going there. I think it looks really cool, but I'm probably just because, you know, he's going to India next, so I couldn't imagine I'm going to want to go to India. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, check this out. Oh, shit. Wah, 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 wah. Oh.
もう一枚。いいよ。
はい、じゃあ、じゃあ。焼きそば大盛りから。2人前。もう一回。
This is something called the iron plate steak. And I noticed the tables were like hibachi. So they put it on this like metal plate and then they bring it over. This is like the steak, but this isn't even what I don't even know what the fuck it was that I wanted to fucking eat, but I wanted to fucking eat that shit. But looks like we got some broccoli there and some iron plate steak and what is that? Some squash or something? I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. Oh, right here, man. What is that? What is that? This is not the one I want. I want the one with the gravy because I'm fucking decadent. Like. All right, I don't need to see the rain. That's one of my problems with YouTube creators, man. I'm looking up food. I want to see food. I don't care about your rain shots or your overly long intros about yourself. Just get the fuck off. Get to shooting the fucking food, okay? We're not here for you. We're hungry. Dude, anybody can chop lettuce. Fuck that. I mean, that's a good chop, but I'm not going to watch it. Okay. This is what I want right here, I think. I'm trying to figure out what the ingredients are so I can do it later. I'm guessing that's cabbage of some kind. I don't think they would use, yeah. Egg and white sauce and that and that. Then they fucking do this, right? Mix it up. I guess we don't need the chopping sounds so high. Here we go. Oh shit. What was that? Some rice, and then they put this mixture on there. What is that? Some shrimp? Okay, we've seen you do 3 of them. Let's get to the next part. You can tell I like to armchair produce YouTube videos, right? Like my own shit's like not that I don't put any thought into, but whatever. Okay, man. I just want the fucking next part, dude. There we go. And they put this powder on there. Well, more of them. Okay. Looks like corn. And then they slap that over. And then they got some fucking noodles they put on top. Right? Looks like, what, yoba or udon? Boom. Boom. You got that corn bottom with the noodle top. And then some kind of oil or something, maybe? Come on, man. You're taking too fucking long. There we go. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay, now I don't know what this is. What is that? Man. I like how it's on the table like that. And they just eat it right off the fucking table. Now look, here it is. They got this white sauce. I'm guessing that is maybe some kind of, it could be 3 things. It could be mayo. It could be that sesame seed sauce they use on Middle Eastern food, or it could be sour cream. But I don't think they really use a lot of cream and shit in Japan, so. But they do like mayo, so I don't know. Right there. That fucking gravy shit, whatever it is. And then what is that? It almost looks like insect wings or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Swirl that gravy, baby. Yeah, I'm not seeing that down at the Waffle House, you know what I mean? Looks like I'm going to have to go to Japan to get some of that. Oh, one other thing. Let me see. Yeah, this shit right here. Check this out. I actually tried to make one of these one night, and it was just like a total fucking fail, man. Alright. I always pick the wrong fucking video, man. No, fuck that. Hold on. Hold on. I want to get this in here, and then we're going to fucking call it a day. Let me, There's a really good video, and of course, now that I'm looking it up live on my record here, it's, you know, not working. Oh, here it is. So you start off with a pan for like at least a fucking minute. And you waste everyone's fucking time. That's right off the fucking bat. Then you heat up some gravy. Some Japanese gravy. Then you put some cut up onions. I don't know, man. Come on. I'm guessing that's like cut up pork or something. Got some plastic over a bucket here, and okay, let's get to the action here. I'm done. I'm done playing. Okay, here we go. This ain't even the right fucking thing, man. Okay, here we go. So you put the egg in there, and then you gotta start doing this shit to it. You gotta shake it up and keep doing that as it's cooking. Mm. Come on, we're doing this in real time, so you can see. As you can see, it doesn't take a long time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and mute that. You know what I mean? Unless you know what he's saying. I personally I don't, so I haven't it at all. It's obscuring the magic of my commentary. You know. Now see what he did? He did a little flip. Now he does that. He does a couple more flips, or he acts like it. Oh, he's got some fried rice right there. Now watch. I guess I don't know. Whoop. Blap. You think it's done, but it's not. It's not even close. Now let it breathe. Oh. Runny egg rice? Runny egg rice? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, with some gravy on it? See what you're like probably a little like scared of the runny egg, but what you do is you just like kind of mix that up with the rice. No, yeah, I'll take fucking two. I'll take two of those motherfuckers because I'm hungry. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. I'm going to go work on I should have all my shit done after today, and then I can concentrate on getting more content and getting that shit done. But I'm really pleased how everything's going. I like how my diet's going. I feel pretty good today. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.